Introducing Apple Vision Pro. Vision Pro is a new kind of computer that augments reality by seamlessly blending the real world with the digital world. It's the first Apple product you look through and not at.
You know, my whole kind of question coming into this is how would Apple position it? You know, I knew they wouldn't use a metaverse term, or they're not going to talk about VR. They used AR, but more importantly, they put it in the context of a spatial computer. And I think that's an important way to think about the software development and the opportunity, you know, because ever since software's been developed, you were always limited by screen size. And to now think that you can create software that goes beyond a bezel or a border is a really interesting idea.
Apple has a habit of recreating, re-energizing markets that have either kind of stalled or they never quite got their head start. And I think that they will be able to do this for mixed reality. I think what is interesting in their take is there's the ability to be fully immersed in an experience and yet not being cut off from the world around you.
This marks the beginning of a journey that will bring a new dimension to powerful personal technology.
Apple Vision Pro starts at $34.99.
But at this price point, with a technology that's still, you know, developing, I still think this category is a couple years off, but it's important that they get this in the hands of developers because, again, for this platform to be successful, Apple needs their developers. So, which is why it makes sense to do it at this point and really present the vision of what this platform could be.
It's definitely not cheap. I mean, $3,500 is something that I think early adopters will definitely be able to afford, but then we go back to what is this device going to be for you? If you start to think about it as it's going to be your television, it's going to be your monitor, it's going to be your computer, this is a standalone device with its own compute power. So I think if you look at the return on investment that way, it's becoming easier to justify the $3,500.
It will be available early next year on Apple.com and at Apple retail stores in the US.